Hello and welcome to this session where we'll be learning what is the difference between organic growth and the paid growth. Before going into this depth, which is better, organic growth or paid growth? What do you think? What is the better mechanism to actually jump ourselves into the social media platform? How do we increase our presence by organic or paid? Trust me, both of these have their own plus and minus. We just need to decide when to use what wisely, and based on that we can use any of these strategies. So let's deep dive into these strategies one by one, starting with what is the actual purpose of organic growth, or when is it that we should go for organic growth, and we will also answer why organic growth. Since we have both the factors, obviously both are important, and that is the reason we have them, right? So focusing first onto the organic growth, this particular growth path or the channel is completely free. Obviously we all want something that is for free, so that is one of the most standout feature of organic growth. It's 100% free. Apart from that, it creates a good reputation because we have that presence of a social media platform for a longer duration. We have it for something where we are getting more of interactions, we are providing a lot of good value, and because of which our page also looks rich, and that is one of the key factor of organic growth. It increases the visibility on the free platforms for a longer duration. What else do we want, right? And definitely organic growth is comparatively very slow, but it is always long lasting, because whatever you have placed into the social media platform pages or your profiles, that remains till the end of the phase, right? And that is the reason it is long lasting. So these are the key features on when and why we should go for organic growth. When we want our credibility to be visible for a longer duration, we are okay for a small growth in a small duration of frequency. We are not looking for a quick jump, basically. Okay, these are the phases when we want to grow organically. Okay, so what is organic growth? It is the growth in social media platform without spending a rupee on advertisement. Now, moving to the next part, that is, if we have organic growth, why do we go for paid growth? Paid growth actually is very essential when we have one type of event which we want to have maximum number of leads, we want to grow towards n number of people, we want to come to we want to be visible to n number of people, from which there'll be approximately maybe 40-60% who are getting converted to get engaged with that particular advertise, from which maybe we expect 10 to 20% of people to come into our funnel system. Okay, so we'll just see what is the funnel system later. Before that, just focusing more again onto the paid advertisement growth into our social media platform. When we have some event immediately to be focused on, when we want audience, quick audience, we do not have the patience to wait, that is the time we should go for paid growth. Okay, we should spend a good required amount which is required for advertising ourselves and getting more and more engagements. Okay, and yes, as I mentioned before as well, it helps us a lot when we have to take quick actions. Paid growth equal to quick actions. Okay, and one of the key features of paid growth is we can reach to the precise target audience which we want. Okay, we for example, when we are going into organic, we just post into multiple various platforms which are giving us the opportunity to post it for free, right? So that is maybe the group has approximately 20,000 people, but out of those 20,000, maybe only 5,000 or 8,000 people are our target audience, right? But in this paid opportunity, we can reach to all the key targeted audience whom we want to reach out to. For example, if I am a yoga instructor specifically for women, I can keep that particular option to reach out to the women of the age group for this particular location with this particular likes or dislikes. I can go to crisp, precise level. That is the key difference between organic and paid growth. Now, once we know when are we supposed to use organic, when should we go for paid, let's focus on funnel. I spoke to you all something on funnel, right? So what is a funnel system? Funnel system is the ordering in which we are going to first have maximum number of people coming towards our advertisement. It may be a paid one or organic one, whatever is the image post that we are posting, we bring it to them. Then we after giving a good amount of reach, we start making them act onto it by maybe either click on shop now or click on book now or order now, submit now, call us, reach us, visit us. So that can be any type of button via which we make them to act, or please fill up the link surveys. It can be any type of action which we want them to do for us. Okay, and after that, once they do that, they start getting converted. How? Maybe we have given them a free survey link. After filling up the survey, while giving back the result, we give them couple of advertisements of things which we want to sponsor or which we want to sell it off, right? So by that, looking at that, we want them to get converted into our courses or product launches or any type of things where they start giving us the payment, whatever services and products we want to sell. There we are making them converted. That process is known as conversion. We are converting them into our paid customers. Okay, and after that, we want to continuously keep engaging with them. Why? Because it's not that one time we want to sell something. We want to have a long relationship in our business, right? And that is the reason it's very essential that we keep a continuous engagement with them. So this particular entire process is called as funnel system. And tentative, what we actually generally see is moving from one funnel to another, we miss out on 20% of our potential customers. So at start, whatever are the people to whom we are just reaching out, they and who are actually acting, okay, they are known as our potential customers because they are showing a small amount of interest into whatever we have posted. These potential customers, while getting converted into our actual customers, we tend to miss out on 20-40%. Depends on how good is our product. It also depends on what type of advertisements are we posting. Okay, so this is the funnel system, which this concept is mandatory if you're going on social media platform. So just have a look and make sure that you have understood this very well. Apart from this, now that we know what is the difference in organic and paid reach, let's go through each of the steps which are important to grow organically, and then we'll see how to grow in a paid service. When we want to grow organically, what are the key features we need to actually work on to? First, we should have the right hashtags. Again, taking a same example of yoga, if I just say yoga in Mumbai, because I'm from Mumbai, if I am teaching yoga from Mumbai, good yoga, these things, definitely it's going to help, but to a smaller extent, because these are the keywords which are very commonly used. Make sure that you precisely also use the hashtags which is going to make you stand out from any of the other yoga trainers. For example, yoga specialist for women. So you become a subcategory, you have taken a subcategory where you are specialized onto. Okay, so just don't write yoga, because yoga is a vague word used very broadly. It's not going to help you to reach to your potential customers. Okay, so use precise keywords. try to have at least 10-15 good hashtags which are making you distinct from others. Okay, and use this for each of the post. Do not be lazy to update onto your hashtags. Next, help and share. That is, share n number of free stuff, whatever is possible onto your social media channels. By doing that, people will be attracted towards your page to learn more and more information about you, about what is your services, about what are your offerings, about what is the depth of knowledge that you know. This is visible by your post. And by this post, they are going to gain more trust onto you. So share a number of things and help them. If any questions have been asked below in the form of comments, make sure that you address each of the comments. Okay, that is our responsibility against our page. Apart from that, there are n number of free Facebook or any other channels also. We have free stuff where we can share. We can post onto our status and all those factors. Make sure that you use them effectively. Okay, so that you can grow organically very much comparatively faster. Just posting onto page and staying idle is not going to give you a good growth. You need to keep sharing. Also share the same into your personal profile status. Same thing you can share as your WhatsApp status. So by all doing all these things regularly, you'll see you are fast, you're having a faster growth into your organic reach as well. Okay, have more number of interactions into the groups, not only onto your own page, but make sure that you are effective onto others groups as well. By doing that, you are interacting and you are attracting others audiences as well. Okay, so one of the key factors, make sure you are interacting as much as possible. Devote a specific dedicated time for it, and trust me, it is going to show you very good result. Because when you are don't randomly interact saying the atmosphere is good or good morning, good evening. That's not going to help. Interaction should be like, if someone has posted, I am having a bad headache since morning. Okay, fine, this is a small tip for you, just try it out and let me know if it's working for you. Okay, so such type of fruitful interaction will give you a good jump, because others are also viewing to this particular comments. Okay, apart from that, use your statuses, which we have already spoken, and use the handlers. Facebook, Instagram, they have something called as handlers. Handlers is the keyword by which you can be identified onto that social media platform. So use these handlers wisely. Let that have one of the keywords related to whatever is your services, whatever is your offerings. Okay, so make sure you have a good handler, and all post whatever you're posting, advertise these handlers regularly. Your websites, your phone numbers, if not phone numbers, have the chat link via which they can connect to you via WhatsApp immediately. And your handlers for Facebook, Instagram minimum. Others, if you have, you can add, or else these two are compulsory. Okay, so use these things wisely to grow organically. Focusing on to the paid part, what all can be done? One, we should know the right method for running the ads. Okay, there are many hidden concepts which we need to understand for running the ads. If you are not aware of those, outsource it or learn. Okay, once, twice, thrice you may fail, but it is only by experience that you can learn more and more about these hidden concepts. We will learn into about PPC in the next session, but today, before reaching to that, if you are going into that, make sure that you are aware of at least minimal, go through few of the YouTube links or maybe some good blogs, read about it, and then you implement. Don't directly start jumping into, okay, I will see, because there are many hidden factors which you may not be aware of, but it will take you to precise audience. It will help you. Okay, so first read out and then jump. And also there are regular features which have been added by different social media platforms. We need to be aware of those factors so that we can use them more wisely. Okay, so yes, first method, first important part is write methods to be understood well. After that, choose which is the best social media platform for you. Where is your target audience actually located? If something related to art or crafts, Pinterest can be one of the best social media platform where you can advertise. If something related to controversial or something, Twitter may be one of the best platforms. If it is something related to coaching, teaching, Facebook, Instagram, one of the best factors. If something for college students, let's move on to Instagram. If something related to teaching and you have good quality videos, YouTube also can be a good platform. So there are many platforms which we are not aware of. Actually, there are 100 plus various platforms where we can advertise ourselves. Do a good research on that and then check which is the best platform for you. Based on that, you need to advertise. After doing that, when you have started your advertisement, you need to monitor it. It's not that you have run the advertise and you can leave it. No, you need to monitor and check what are the insights, that is the reports. Check onto the reports regularly to check the trend, how it is going up, how it is going down, which are the best days when you can advertise, when you are seeing n number of conversions. These all factors will help you for your next paid ad whenever you are running, right? So know the timings when your audience are actually onto social media platform. For example, if you are posting for corporates, we know they are working from 9 to 6 generally, or 11 to 8. So after 8, maybe they want to get stress free, so they are onto their social media platform or their lunch break hours. So these are the hours when you need to post it so that it's faster visible to them. Okay, after that, have all your robots set up, done before posting your ads. When I say robots, all that means is your funneling system should be ready. They should know where they need to land up so that they can either buy it or book or order or connect to you in any type of ways, any means of methods. They need to know that. So have your entire funnel system ready. It may be your chatbots, it may be your WhatsApp link, a group where you are getting all of them added. So you can have the WhatsApp group link added. So anything, it may be your website, whatever it is, you should first have all entire system ready. Only after that you can go into this ad services. Do not start your ad before your entire funnel system is ready. Okay, so this is how you can actually proceed very well via paid ads. Okay, so we have covered both organic and paid services. If any questions, let me take it up quickly. Any questions? No? Great. Next session, we are going to talk more about PPC, how we should actually key factors which we can take care while we are going into the paid services, paid ad services. Okay. Till then, stay tuned. Goodbye. Take care. Thank you.